What's going on, and welcome back to G-Body Garage. First episode did not end up so great. I went out and bought a camera, and we're going to try this again. Today we are actually taking this 79 Malibu down to our family farm to be put up for a while. Unfortunately, this car was bought as a parts car for my other one. I had to buy both of them to get one. As you can tell, this car is actually in really good shape, but there's three major problems with it. One of them is I cannot get a title. In the state of Kentucky, it's pretty hard to get a title, especially when you didn't get it with the car. But at the same time, I don't want to part it out because it's a very nice car. So hopefully one day I'll be able to get a title. But the other problem is also, like most G-bodies, the floorboard, driver's side, from whoever parked it before, let rain come in, and now the floor is rotten. The other major problem is the right rear frame rail, like on all G-bodies, is rotted out also. I know you can buy a frame kit to fix it, but without having the title, it kind of defeats the purpose. Now I'm going to take this down there and store it until we can figure out what to do with it. It does have a motor and trans in it. Not even sure what it is. Has all the interior. Interior is actually in amazing shape. So what we're going to do is we're going to load this up, take it down there with a couple other cars, and when I get down there I will show you the other cars also. Hopefully this video looks a little better because this camera I just bought today, so we will see how it does. I'm going to get this thing loaded up here in a couple hours. We're going to leave out as a family and take this down there to be stored with the rest of them. So we will see how it goes. We're almost all loaded up. It's time to go on about a 2-hour road trip to our farm and drop this thing off. Well, here it is, guys. We are in the middle of nowhere, Kentucky. at our family farm, and as you can tell, we have a lot of room to store cars. This used to, right before we bought it, it was an old hog farm. We actually bought it before it went to the bank because it was going bankrupt. So we bought it right before the bank took it back. So we have a lot of storage area. So as you can tell, the whole car is still full of parts from the other car sitting in the garage. So I've got to empty these out, take them back home with me. While we're down here, you can see the other car that we have, well, other couple cars we have stored. As you could tell, this was an 87 Monty that I picked up a couple years ago, running and driving. But unfortunately, once again, I couldn't get a title on it. So I sold the motor and trans. I've taken a few parts off of it here and there for my own, and it is now stored down here. The body is actually in amazing shape besides one spot on the lower quarter. Maybe one day we'll actually be able to fix this one up too, but as of right now, it's staying down here with the other ones. And we got one more car that's not much of a car left. It is stored in one of the bays over here, which will end up being where the rest of the cars actually end up going eventually. But our tractor broke, so I've got it fixed now. I've got to get it back down here, and we are going to get all these cars stored on the concrete covered so I can save as many parts as I can. But as you can tell, there's not much left of this poor car. It was a T-top SS car. The guy just did not care, did not take care of it. It was not what it was supposed to be when I got it. So I've taken a few parts off of it also, but the frame is absolutely amazing. It's got good fenders and a couple other good parts, so that's why it's stored down here. But that's it, guys. I mean, as you can tell, we got a lot of room to put as many cars as I can buy, and that's eventually my goal, is to keep buying them as I can and storing them, because they're getting hard to find. So tonight I'll be hunting, and then we'll be back up home, and we're gonna start moving some stuff around so we can get working on this Malibu. Have a good one, guys.